Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Far Changing Tides. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Alright, so today we're getting the 6th buoy, but more importantly, showing you how to get Steady As You Go trophy for Far Changing Tides. Now, before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. Alright, so let's get back to it. So as you get close to the waterfall, be sure that you're up on the surface and there'll be this buoy. The buoy marks the start of where you're going to want to start diving, or just slightly after that. So when you get to the buoy, also another trophy is getting all 6 buoys, and this one is pretty easy to miss because you might be submerged trying to get the Steady As You Go instead, when you could actually do both. Just make sure that you get that buoy. As long as you're at the surface right there where the buoy is at, you're going to get it. Don't forget to grab the supplies, that supply crate down there, because you may want it later on. And of course, if you saw that, I hit the rock there, but it doesn't start tracking here. You'll notice a little bit later on when the tracking actually starts, and I'll make note of it, of course. So once you get that, you can go ahead and start going forward, and it's not a big deal. You can use the engine, you can use the wind, whatever you want to do. And as you can see here, I hit the wall here, and it doesn't track here either. But it will be tracking soon, so you may want to back up and make sure that you're away from both walls, front and back, and then it's going to start right about here. So make sure you're not touching any of the walls. As soon as you come into contact with the wall, either front, back, anywhere on the ship, it's going to, just destroy your progression, and then you'll want to, of course, load your last save point. So if you don't get it, you can go through and go back to your previous save point, and then try it again. But if you get too far forward, then it's not going to count because it is going to save. Now, as you're going through this, you can go full speed ahead in that blue region. You can go slower, whatever you want to do. I went ahead and I tried to stay in the blue region, but I wanted to make sure that I was going to be careful while I was driving. So make sure that you're zoomed out and you're looking ahead or behind, as the case may be, and pay close attention to where those lights are at. Those are a much better indicator of how close you are to the rocks below you or in front of you than what it appears, because it's not a uniform shape. It may look like you're closer, but you've got a little bit extra space. So seeing where those spotlights are hitting will tell you exactly how close you are versus just trying to gauge it by look. So we've already started, and this part is pretty tight quarters. You will need to add more fuel to continue going forward. So it's very important. It's more important to make sure that you're paying attention to where you're driving versus making sure that you have fuel in the engine itself. So steady as you go really means you need to go steady. And then once you get far enough, right there, then you'll know if you got it or not. If you didn't hit anything, then you got the trophy. and you're all set to go. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.